You are now listening to the sounds of Dr. B's Spot, a production of Bowden Enterprise Services, LLC. Join the podcast where love and life topics are discussed surrounding spiritual connection, relationships, finance, and becoming a better you through elevation. And now, here's your host, spiritual advisor and behavioral health clinician, Dr. B.
Welcome back to another session of Dr. B's Spot, Love and Life, the podcast where we talk about all things love, life, and spirituality. I'm your host, your spiritualist, your intuitive healer, Dr. B. We are back in business and back in action. Thank you for joining me once again and listening to my content. It's always appreciated. Now, let's jump on in. Let's get to this topic of the moment, this session, at this appointed time. The topic is called Access Denied. Let's talk about placements and where people are categorized in your life, whether in the physical or the mental realm of your mind. Think of yourself as a computer chip that has now reached the point of malfunction. When something has malfunctioned, this means it is not in operation anymore. It's inoperable. You have downloaded and uploaded and stored as much information as possible to the brink of overheating, and the chip has lost its luster. It can no longer give you what you were asking of it. The performance of the system was starting to show signs of wear and tear, but you continue to push it further until the point of no return. Even the connection where you had remote viewing and chat became unobtainable to enter. Everything about your computer chip has literally shut down in the end. It even told you access denied. After that, you still took steps to resurrect the computer, but it still said access denied. You know the blue screen of death. Yeah, we've all seen that screen. We hate to see it because it might bring fright, sadness, and disappointment that everything you had was now lost. If you didn't bring it or back it up in an external hard drive, an additional data bank, and you happen to just rely on everything from this system without doing that, then you were unprepared. You should have known eventually it would fail. Do you see where I'm going with this? This is your life, and this is your relationships that you carry that no longer serves. This is you as a computer chip that has now malfunctioned and has put the blue screen of death up for everyone around you that doesn't serve your needs. They may actually telepathically receive the access has been denied message. In certain cases, you didn't have to say anything because you distance yourself and they could feel the change through energy, your demeanor. They could feel the ice and they knew you were changing the trajectory of what was to not be anymore to what it is now. Some people lingered because they didn't want to accept that access was denied, and some received the hint right away and understood. Those that lingered thought they could attempt to change your mind. See, they thought they could buy a new computer chip and slip it into the hard drive, and you wouldn't notice when they turned the power back on. But what happened? They thought it would be good as new. So in addition to that, they forgot and underestimated that nothing was wrong with your memory bank. You had a photographic memory and remembered everything, and yet to their disarray, access was still denied to them. They thought they could play with your emotions, toy with your mind, get you wrapped up in their sorcery of spells to manipulate your conscious and subconscious mind by breaking through your spirit by the way of weaknesses. If you have discernment, access denied gets to become easier and easier, depending on the situation and how you choose to fix your computer malfunction. Some computer chips can be replaced, but remember, they eventually will fail again. That's the people you let back in your life who promise to be better, promise to change, or give the appearance or have the gift of gab that they have worked on themselves and they are reborn. So you allow limited access. But what happens as things progress? They begin to show you signs of repetitive behavioral patterns. The chip replacement is starting to break down once again. The limited access is on the brink of again failing. Are you going to patchwork this computer again? Or are you going to toss it where it belongs and get a newly built one that won't cause you the same issues and problems? Perhaps you even saved everything you learned from the last computer on the external drive and can now transfer that data to the new computer so you will not forget what was taught from the last computer session, aka another known as your last relationship. Thank you for tuning in to Dr. B's Spot. Hope this message has reached you in a positive of notions. I'll catch you on the next episode. Be blessed with less stress. Much love, Dr. B, and I'm out.
Join us next time at Dr. B's Spot, where we dive into the real deal of love and life by tapping into your body, mind, and spirit. Don't forget to like, rate, and comment on each podcast that we drop. For all upcoming shows, reach Dr. B and all she has to offer on BowdenEnterprise.com and social media outlets under the moniker Bowden Enterprise Services. Peace and blessings to you and yours. We are out.